Hi, I'm Scott Engel, Managing Director of RotoExperts.com. I am the king. I am fantasy. As you get closer to your drafts, you may want to know some players to avoid, or at least have second thoughts about. Here are 5 guys which I tend to avoid in many of my drafts. Some people seem to think that Darren McFadden is going to be a value dropping to the 4th round. But I don't want McFadden even in the 6th, in the 10th, in the 11th. Well, I'm kind of exaggerating because the guy gets hurt a lot, but there's more reasons not to like McFadden this year just because of the health. The offensive line is looking absolutely horrible this year. Who's going to open holes for Darren McFadden? Matt Flynn is a game manager who can't throw past 25 yards. They have no receivers. There's nobody to help them on offense. There's no complementary talent for Darren McFadden. The Raiders look like they could be one of the worst teams of all time this year. Maybe just not in the NFL. They're going to be playing from behind. They're going to abandon the run. Forget Darren McFadden. Cross him off your cheat sheet. I'm not saying I hate Lamar Miller. And, maybe he wouldn't be a decent number 2 fantasy running back. But I'm tending to pass on him when I get a chance maybe to take a Frank Gore or a Le'Veon Bell. It looks like the Miami offense is going to take a while to evolve, especially with Ryan Tannehill leading the way, etc. And now we're hearing that Daniel Thomas may vulture some goal line carries from Lamar Miller. Lamar Miller, I think, is going to be a respectable number 2 fantasy running back. But for where he's going in the 4th round right now, there may be some better guys on the board. All I hear every year is how good Martellus Bennett is going to be. I've heard it since he was in Dallas. He played well for a little while with the Giants last year. Now I'm hearing how the Chicago Bears are going to diversify their offense and he's going to be used down the seam. Jared Cook's a big tease, but so is Martellus Bennett. Practically every single year. Did you watch the Bears' last preseason game? They didn't even throw the ball his way once. Jay Cutler is stubborn. Jay Cutler's a lunkhead. He's going to keep throwing it to Brandon Marshall like he did in 5 attempts, all of the attempts, in the last preseason game. I'm not buying on Martellus Bennett. Sorry if I'm picking too much on the Miami Dolphins in this video today, but Mike Wallace, maybe it was a mistake that he left Pittsburgh. Wallace is going to take a lot of time to develop with Ryan Tannehill. Tannehill is still a work in progress. He's not Ben Roethlisberger. Wallace made his living catching deep balls when Roethlisberger would break the pocket and throw deep on the run because he does it so well. Tannehill's got a lot of progress to make, and these two are struggling to get on the same page in the preseason. Mike Wallace is going to be a big disappointment during the first half of the year. You might end up benching him. Oh, look who's off the PUP list. It's Ahmad Bradshaw. I should be so excited, right? Maybe I should take him as my RB2. No, forget it. I have a lot of respect for Bradshaw. He's a tough, smaller back, but he plays bigger than his size. The guy always gets hurt. It's just a matter of time before he gets injured again, and Vic Ballard is in there. Look, some guys are more injury prone than others. You can say the line to me, oh, it's football, it's a violent game, everybody's going to get hurt. But some guys just get hurt more than others. Spare me Ahmad Bradshaw as an RB2. I'll take Vic Ballard as an RB3 instead. Do you want to become the next Roto Experts video star? Well, just scroll down on our homepage on the right-hand side and enter our new video contest, and you could become the next published Roto Expert.